She did what?
She gave me a cup of tea, sir.
And what about your men?
She gave them one too, sir.
Sergeant.
Sir?
Perhaps I confused you. I meant to say, bring me a witch, in chains if necessary. But perhaps what in fact I said was, go and have a cup of tea. Is this, in fact, the case?
No, sir.
Then why did you not do this thing that I asked you to do?
Sir?
I expect she said some magic words, did she? I've heard about witches. I imagine she offered you visions of unearthly delight. Did she show you dark fascinations and forbidden raptures, the like of which mortal men should not even think of, and demonic secrets that took you to the depths of men's desires?
Are you okay, sir?
What? Perfectly, perfectly.
Only you've gone all red.
Don't change the subject, man! Admit it! She offered you hedonistic and licentious pleasures, the likes of which known only to those who dabble in the carnal arts, didn't she?
No, sir. She gave me a bun.
A bun?
Yes, sir. It had currants in it.
And what did your man do about this?
Oh, she gave them one too, sir. All except young Roger. He can't have fruit on account of his trouble. He had a biscuit.
You may go, Sergeant.
Sir.
Fool!
Marry, sir!
I'm already extremely married.
If a nuncle!
Nor am I thy nuncle. I feel sure I would have remembered. If you preface your next remark with if a, marry, or nuncle, it will go very hard on you.
How do you feel about prithee?
Prithee, I can live with. So can you. But no capering. How long have you been a fool, boy?
Sirrah.
The Sirrah, on the whole, I think not.
Prithee, sir. Sir. 17 years, sir, all my life, man and boy under the bladder. My father before me, my uncle at the same time as him, and my
Your whole family have been fools.
family tradition, sir.
And you come from these parts, don't you?
Yes, sir.
So you would know about the native beliefs and so forth?
I suppose so, sir. Prithee.
Good. Tell me about witches.
Not now. Well, where are the witches?
The Chamberlain would appear to be correct, dearest. The witches seem to have the local people in thrall. The sergeant came back empty-handed.
You must have him executed to make an example to the others.
A course of action, my dear, which ultimately results in the last soldier cutting his own throat as an example to himself. By the way, there appear to be less servants around than usual.
Housekeeping is under my control. I cannot abide slackness. What of the witches? Will you stand idly by and let trouble seed for the future? Will you let these witches defy you? What of the crown?
Most likely in the river, my love.
And the child? The witches have him, don't they? Do they do human sacrifice?
Apparently not. These witches, they seem to cast a spell on him.
Well, obviously.
No, not that kind of spell. They seem to be respected. They do medicine and so on. It might be difficult to move against them.
I could come to believe that they have cast a glamour over you as well. In fact, you like it, don't you? The thought of the danger. I remember when we were married, all that business with the knotted rope.
Not at all!
Well, what will you do?
Wait.
Wait!
Wait and consider. Patience is a virtue.
And
Quite comfortable, are we?
Apart from the stocks, you mean?
I am impervious to your foul blandishments. I scorn your devilish wiles. You are to be tortured, I'll have you know.
and then you will be burned.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's bloody freezing down here. Say, what's that thing with the spike?
Aha! Now you realize, do you? That, my dear lady, is the Iron Maiden. It's the latest thing. Well may you...
What, can I have a go?
You will please fall on death. What?
This insouciance gives you pleasure, but soon you will laugh on the other side of your face.
It's only got this side.
We shall see.
And you need not think that any others of your people will come to your aid. We alone hold the keys to this dungeon. Ha! Ha! You will be an example to all those who have been spreading malicious rumors about me. I hear the voices all the time, lying.
Come, Leonel. We will let her reflect on her fate for a while.
The faces, wicked lies. I wasn't there! And anyway, he fell!
Come out. I can see you. Who are you? It's all I can do to keep a straight face. You're making faces.
I wasn't making faces, woman. I was scowling.
Here. I know you. You're dead. You're the late King Farron.
I prefer the term passed over. I'm afraid it was I who borrowed your cat. I knew you'd come looking for it.
What's that bed thing over there?
The rack.
You're, not any good with walks, are you?
But surely, to a witch, this is all so much.
Solid iron. You may be able to walk through it, but I can't.
I didn't realize. I thought witches could do magic.
Young man, you will oblige me by shutting up.
Madam, I am a king.
You are dead. I wouldn't go aspiring to hold any opinions if I was you. I spy with my little eye something beginning with P.
Oh, pliers.
No,
Pillywinks.
that's a pretty name. What's that?
It's a kind of thumbscrew.
Oh, no.
Joke pear.
That starts with a C. And anyways, I don't know what it is. You're a bit too good with the names of all these things. You sure you didn't use them when you were alive?
Oh, absolutely, Nanny.
Boys who tell lies go to a bad place.
Lady Thelmett had most of them installed herself. It's the truth.
Okay. It was pincers.
But that's just another name for pliers. They'll be back soon. Are you sure you'll be all right?
If I'm not, how much help can you be?
We will begin with the showing of the implements.
Seen 'em. Leastways, all the ones beginning with S, P, I, T, and W.
Then we will see how long you can keep that light conversational tone.
Is this going to take long? Only I haven't had any breakfast.
Confess, woman.
What to?
It's common knowledge. Treason, malicious witchcraft, theft of the crown, harboring the king's enemies, and spreading false rumors.
What false rumors?
Concerning the accidental death of King Varys.
I don't know nothing false. I know you stabbed him, and you gave him the dagger. And it was at the top of the stairs, next to the suit of armor with the pike. And you said, if it's to be done, it's better to be done quickly, or something of the kind. And you snatched the king's own dagger and began...
You lie! There were no witnesses! We made... There was nothing to witness! I heard someone in the dark, but there was no one there.
Do shut up, Thelmett.
Who told her? Did you tell her?
No one told her. God's sake, she's a witch. They just know these things. It's second glance or something.
Sight.
Which you will not possess much longer unless you tell us who else knows and assist us on a number of other matters.
Now, we'll commence. Your friends can't help you now. It works. The people mutter against the witches. How do you do it, fool?
Jokes, Nuncle, and gossip. People are halfway ready to believe it already. Everybody respects the witches, but nobody really likes them very much.
This is very pleasing. Much more of this, and you shall have a knighthood,
Oh,
fool.
my lord, if I had a knighthood, why would keep my ears warm in bed? Why, if many a night is a fool.
Yes, all right.
It would seem words are extremely powerful.
Yes, my lady.
You must have made a lengthy study.
Words can change the world.
So you have said. I remain unconvinced. Strong men change the world, strong men and their deeds. Words are like marzipan on the cake. Of course you think words are powerful. You are weak and have nothing else.
Your ladyship is wrong.
You had best be able to substantiate that comment.
My lord wishes to chop down the forest. Is this not so?
The trees talk about me. I hear them whisper when I go riding. They tell lies about me.
But this has met with fanatical opposition.
What?
The people don't like it.
What does that matter? We rule, they will obey, or they will be pitilessly executed.
But my love will run out of people.
No need. You don't need to do that. What you do is you embark upon a ambitious and far-reaching agricultural expansion. Provide long-term employment at the sawmills, open up new land for development, and reduce the scope for banditry.
How will I do all that?
Chop down the forests.
But you say...
Shut up, Helmet. How would one go about knocking down the houses of people one does not like?
Urban clearance.
I was thinking of burning them down.
Hygienic urban clearance.
And sowing the ground with salt.
Harry, I suspect that this is a policy of hygienic urban clearance and a program of environmental improvements. It might be a good idea to plant a few trees as well.
No more trees!
It's okay, they won't survive. The important thing is to have planted them.
I also want to raise taxes.
My nuncle.
Not your uncle.
Nant?
No.
Prithee. I suspect you need to finance your far-reaching improvements for the country.
Sorry?
He means chopping down trees costs money. Intriguing. But can your words change the past?
More easily, I think, because the past is memories, and memories are words. Who knows how a king behaved 1,000 years ago? All we have now is recollection, and stories, and plays, of course.
Yes. I saw a play once. Bunch of funny fellows in tights. A lot of shouting. People liked it. But you say history is what people are told?
Champot the Good. Was he? Who knows? Now, what was he good at? But he will be Champot the Good until the end of the world.
I want to be a good ruler. I want people to like me.
Suppose there were matters of controversy, matters of historical record that had been clouded.
I didn't do it, you know. He slipped and fell. That was it. He attacked me. It was self-defense. He slipped and fell on his own dagger in self-defense. I have no recollection of it at this time.
I know you didn't do it. I wasn't there with you. As you might recall, it was I who didn't hand you the dagger. Now, as I was saying, I believe there are matters of historical controversy that should be properly reported.
Maggie, that you were not there at the time.
Not where,
Anywhere.
so long as you remember it. Now, you say that reality is words, therefore words are reality, but how do words become history?
It was a very good play, I saw. There were fights, and no one really died. Some very good speeches, I thought.
Fool,
Lady.
can you write a play? A play that will be performed around the world, a play that will be remembered long after rumor has died.
No, my lady, it is a special talent.
Can you find someone who hasn't?
There are such people, my lady, in Anglo-Pork. Perhaps, mayhap, perhaps.
Find one. Find the best. The truth will out. Find one.
It's the base. Buttery biscuit base. It's the biscuit base. It's the biscuit base. But you say history is what people are told.
Wait.
Wait and fuck. It was one word.
Wait,
Consider. Patience.
Shan't what look at. What, see? Who knows? Now, fuck a duck.
boss.
Tell me about witches.
I will.
And cut.
What? Am I doing a funny noise?
Yeah.
Why did you put a line in it?
So wait, am I doing a funny noise?
Yes. The strangled. Oh.
Also, Ollie, remember how I said I want the witch's line louder?
Ah.
Tell
Me about witches!